Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy and today we have the February end of the month reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Welcome guys. I hope that you guys are doing really good today. Quick disclaimer, some of the messages may resonate with you, some may not. Take what does, leave what doesn't, no big deal. I'm just the messenger guys, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't get mad at me for reading the cards how they are. Energy does not lie, people do. Remember that, Aquarius. That being said, let's jump into your reading. So remember, these are your end of the month readings, so they're very quick, short, and straight to the point. We're going to be looking at how you feel from February 20th through March 1st, and then we're going to be looking at what's causing you to feel that way, and then we're going to get a closing message from the angels. So very, very short, straight to the point. If you have yet to watch your main monthly reading for the sign for the month of February, go check that out first, and then come back here. So let's see. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, how is Aquarius feeling from February 20th through the March 1st? How is Aquarius feeling from February 20th through March 1st? And I know we're already past the 20th. Mercury retrograde really slowed my upload speeds, so that's what happened. Anyways, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, how's Aquarius feeling? Okay. So some of you guys could be looking at your past, maybe not in the best. Oh, you're changing the way that you look at your past, or you're reviewing. You're either reviewing your past, or you're changing the way that you view the past. So we have the Six of Cups in reverse. We have the World in reverse. King of Swords could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you guys are either like reflecting on your past and you're changing the way that you view it. So it could have been something as simple as maybe you viewed your past in a very negative light before. You're always like, oh, like I hate that I used to be like this, or I hate this. And now you're kind of like, you know what? I was at a different place back then. I accept who I was. I'm not that person anymore. I've grown, I've changed. Some of you guys are just really reminiscing about the past. Some of you guys, I feel like maybe are stuck in the past. Maybe you're replaying a situation on loop over and over and over again. It could be a past situation with a loved one. So that could be romantic, a friend, family member, etc. Just with a loved one in your life, someone that you had love for. You're replaying a situation, how things worked out, how they fell apart, how they did and how they didn't work out. You're just going over, like you're really reviewing it, and I think that you're reviewing it in a way that you're trying to figure out if it's you or them. Like that's what I think you're trying to do. I think you're trying to like figure out, was it me that was wrong, or was it them, or was it both of us? Was it mutual? I'm gonna say, for me at least personally, 90% of the time I always feel like it's kind of a mutual thing. Like it's never really just all on one person's shoulders. Like I feel like it's, if you're connected with someone and it falls apart, I think that it is on both of your, because it's a connection, so it should be 50-50. So if it breaks apart, it's your fault and their fault. I think it's a mix of both always. Maybe it is more dominantly one person's, but I think that it has heavily to do with how you reacted and what you do with the situation, and same vice versa goes with the other person. King of Swords is here. I feel like this is just your energy, Aquarius. I just feel like you're in King of Swords mode. You're being very you're not being like super cold, but you're just not being very open about you're not being emotional. You're being very like logical. You're being very analytical right now. You're just sitting back and you're kind of just replaying these memories, or replaying this relationship or this past situation, and you're just kind of reviewing. You're in this review mode. You're really looking at what didn't work. So Three of Pentacles in reverse. You're really looking at what worked in the relationship, what didn't work, etc., etc. And then again, like you're trying to identify whose fault was it? Was it my fault? Was it their fault? Because I feel like you guys blame yourselves a lot. And like I said, I feel like it's gonna be 50-50. It's gonna be a little bit of your fault, based on the way that you reacted, how you treated things, how you did things, how you said things, and the other 50% is same thing, how they reacted, what they did, how they said things, etc., etc. Because let's say someone cheated on you. Like I'm just saying this is literally a random ass example. I'm not getting this vibe at all. But like, let's say someone cheated on you, and let's say like you got really angry and you did something like to get revenge on them, to make them hurt. They hurt you, so you're like, okay, well they hurt me, I'm gonna hurt them. Even though I don't think they were like this, but let's say like you did something like that. Whose fault would it be that you, like, let's say, and then like you both just grew apart after that? Like they cheated on you, you found out, then you did something, you hurt them. So they hurt you, you hurt them. Then you walk away, now you're both hurt. Whose fault is that? It's theirs and it's yours, because you had the opportunity to make a different choice, but you made the choice that you made. You made the decisions that you made, and you got to sit with it, okay? So you can review. I'm not saying it's bad what you're doing. You can review all you want, but at the end of the day, I think that you need to take some responsibility as well. Because ultimately, even if you say like, well, I didn't do anything wrong, like they cheated and they ghosted me, like blah, blah, they did all, I didn't even have a chance to do anything. But who put themselves in that situation? Who started being with that person? Who started giving energy to the situation? You did, right? So ultimately, there is a part that you had to play in it, and you cannot deny that. We're looking at what caused you to feel this way. It's causing you to be in this analytical mode. We have the 7 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you guys are wanting to make a change for the better. You're trying to explore different options in life. Like I feel like you're trying to figure out what's a different or better way to move forward in life. Like I feel like you're at a place where you're trying to grow. You're trying to grow up, and you're trying to become I feel like you're just trying to avoid situations like this in the future. You want to avoid conflict. I feel like there was a lot of conflict between you and this past situation. I feel like maybe this other person had, I know I said cheating was just an example. Maybe this person had a lot of options, or you had a lot of options, which spread your energy thin, and that's what caused things to fall apart. And then now you're kind of just wondering what they're doing, or what's going on, or, why it didn't work. And I think I just think that maybe Spirit is just trying to let you know it didn't work because this person had a lot of options, and they didn't make you their number one priority. So it just wasn't meant to be because they weren't, And then we have the Magician. Yeah, I feel like there was conflict. There was maybe there's a lot of passion in this connection. It could have been a connection that was more physical, like physically intimate. It could have been kind of sexually charged. So you could have just been hooking up with this person. It might not even really have been a real relationship. Sorry for some of you. If it was a relationship, it was. I'm not telling you it's not. I think for some of you, though, it might not have been. And then we have the 5 of Wands and the Magician. I feel like there was a lot of conflict between you and in this connection. And I feel like someone was very, someone really only liked to adhere to things that, like, if they got something out of it, they would do it. So I feel like someone was just very selfish, whether that was you, Aquarius, or the other person you were dealing with. But someone in the connection was very selfish, okay? That's kind of what the biggest problem was in the connection, is that someone was very selfish. And it could have just been that, like, it could be you, Aquarius. So I'm getting that, like, you're kind of like, but I didn't do anything wrong. Like, I gave them everything. I paid for dinner all the time, and I took them out, and I just loved them and whatever, and they didn't, treat me well back. That is you being selfish. That's you being egotistical and having a big ass ego and thinking that just because you do things for people, it doesn't mean that they got to do things back in return for you. I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to defend the other person either, but I'm just saying, like, you can't do things with the expectation that people have to treat you or receive you in a certain way. That's what the problem is. Because I really, really am getting that I feel like you guys were doing things, or this past situation that you're reminiscing about, you're confused about it because you feel like you did so many right things, but I feel like the reason why you were doing them was incorrect, I think, okay? If you're triggered by that, it's probably because it does resonate with you, but I feel like maybe you can reevaluate that now that you're doing this reevaluation. Oh my God, there's a squirrel on my balcony with what is that? Like a bag of chips? What the hell? Oh my God, he just dropped it. Oh, I feel like I should do something. Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna go fight with a squirrel, but I feel like, see, I'm like literally a dog, like squirrel. I get distracted so easily. I don't even know what I was saying. What was it saying? Oh, I'm so sorry. Whoops, lost my train of thought. All right, we're gonna just move ahead and get the message from the angels. So we're gonna get a message from the daily angels, and then we'll get a message from the romance angels, because I feel like you guys are dealing with a past love connection. I don't think that this past connection is gonna come back anytime soon. So don't hold your breath. Don't hope or wish for that, because I really don't think that it's gonna happen again with this person. I think it's just you gotta cut your losses and let go, release and surrender. What did I just say? Cut your losses and go. Release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. I feel like you guys have a lot of like spirits around you. Could be past loved ones that have passed away. Could be spirit guides, angels, whatever. You have a lot of spirits, a lot of energy around you, guiding you, like embodying you and surrounding you with a lot of love. So I feel like you suffer with difficulty, like allowing yourself to feel loved, or like it's hard for you to feel loved. Like I think it's rare for you to actually feel loved. Like maybe people tell you that they love you all the time, but it's rare that you actually feel loved. And I feel like you have a lot of spirits around you right now that are trying to make you feel that way, but you're so closed off to it right now. You have to be open. The primary reason why you don't feel loved a lot of the time, Aquarius, is because you're closed off to that feeling. You know, you're not open to it. So of course you can't feel it, you know what I'm saying? We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So what I'm getting with this, I'm not getting that this person they could be. I really, really, I'm telling you right now, I really do not feel that way at all. And of course, it's a possibility. What I'm really getting is that even though it says romance, what I'm really getting is that just with the true love, like what I just said, like it's literally before I even pulled the card, right? So what I just said, I feel like you have a lot of angels or guides or past loved ones, like relatives that have passed away. You have a lot of spirits around you that are trying to make you feel loved, and that's true love. That's the real love. So when it says this is the romance of a lifetime, I think it's just saying this is the love that lasts a lifetime, the love that these spirits have for you. I feel like you could be connecting with those energies. Just be open, like maybe even saying a prayer, just saying I'm open to giving and receiving love, and actually putting your hands on your heart and like breathing and allowing yourself to try to feel this space, try to feel the energy in your heart space, and just allow yourself to release. I feel like you have major heart blockage issues, and I don't mean like health, but I mean your heart chakra is very, very blocked. I feel like it's like black and like almost looks like a lump of coal. I'm not even trying to be funny. I feel like I see like a black hardened rock in place of your heart. It's not that it's just that you're not allowing yourself. It's like that will melt away. That will melt away and transform when you allow yourself to give and receive love. And you have to be open to it from all sources, from your family, from your friends, from your lovers, etc., etc. And most importantly, from yourself and the divine, whether that's God, angels, the universe, cosmic powers, whatever you believe in, you have to be open to letting them in, and you have to talk to them and invite them and pray to them. Alrighty, that is your reading, Aquarius. I hope that it resonated with you, and I hope that it helps you in any way, shape, or form. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe for more videos in the future. I've got lots more to come. I post every single month. I think that is it. I wish you guys the best of luck. If you would like to book a personal reading with me to get insights into your situation one-on-one, the information to do so is going to be in the description box down below. Feel free to share my channel with any friends, family, or loved ones that you feel are interested in tarot or just interested in getting some insights from their month to month. I think that is it. I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.